Hey, what's up, guys? Footy Manager TV here, and this is episode 18 of my Southampton career. Our first match up against Manchester City. We've got 3 matches in today's episode, and I want to start to do some more episodes in these. I want to do some more games in these episodes, I should say, to get through the seasons a bit quicker, but not wanting to rush it at the same time. Just putting more videos or putting more games in the episodes to get through the season. So I'm sure some people may get bored if the season drags on for too many episodes. I definitely want to try and fit it not more than 30 episodes, and this is 18 obviously, and I'm trying to fit it in like 30 episodes, finish the season, but I've got some cup matches, FA Cup, so it may be a bit longer. Just gotta wait and see for that, but just focusing on the match we've got right here at home against Manchester City. Manchester City matches, they're always going to be tough because of the quality of the players that they actually have in attack and defense. Defense always tough to break down, and in attack, obviously, they're always dangerous and hard to prevent scoring against. So definitely you have to go in a defensive mindset and then counter attack. That's at least what I plan to do in the match. But sometimes when you play a match, you sometimes just go a bit too attacking. And as you can see right here, Mbai Niang on loan from AC Milan. Definitely want to. I bring him in on loan because I needed another attacking, pacey player. Even though I could play him in attacking midfield or as a striker, just depending who's on the ground at the moment. Like if I have Gaston Ramirez on, obviously he can't be on. I would bring him on maybe for Rodriguez, Mayuka, because Mayuka, his key attribute is pace, and if he's going down in fitness, obviously you can't utilize that. Have to bring him on. You bring on Niang, as you can see, with 14th there. So that's a solid position, especially if we could get a result from this. From this match right here, if we can get a result, we probably wouldn't really be facing relegation. But early here, I mean, we didn't really have any chances, so I was very happy with that we restricted Manchester City and thought we could really go for the break. But there again, really, that's pretty much rubbish. What happens right there? You pass to your player, but they just don't really realize the ball's coming to them. And here, it's gonna happen actually again. I'm pretty sure from this highlight. The first goal was here in the 69th minute or probably 70th minute, but I was very happy, but kind of at home you want to attack more, but it is Manchester City, and they're my player. I'm not sure what he decided to do there. This match, those things, well, it didn't happen as much as I expected. The first thing that happened in the 70th minute there, or 71st minute, so I was very happy to escape it for that long, but as you can see, it was pretty ridiculous. So I'm sorry this episode against Manchester City, it wasn't really, or this game I should say again, against Manchester City wasn't really too exciting. Oh, and that's also another thing to make the career go a bit more quicker and games quicker and that kind of thing, and fit like 3 or 4 games in an episode. So tell me if you'd prefer that. I would show the goals and show 3 or 4 matches, or show highlights and goals, but I probably would maybe only do like 2 matches in an episode. And yeah, would you want 4 matches or 2? If that's the thing, 3 or 4 matches just showing the goals. I think that may be a bit better, just showing the goals. Maybe the odd highlight there, here and there. Just if it's like a spectacular highlight, like a goal or special tricks, or just something shocking like a red card or a missed penalty or something of that nature. And here we're making 3 subs. Niang, hopefully he can make an impact. We have him on loan, so definitely looking for him to make an impact. But I definitely want to put my players first because he is going to go back to AC Milan and we probably won't have the funds to buy him, but don't want to speak too much on the transfers. You've got to wait till the end of the season for that. But Steve Davis puts a cross in there and that's a goal. Very happy with that. I wasn't sure. That was Niang actually in the 85th minute. And now we're going into like extra time period here, injury time, with only 1 minute extra. So it's going to be tough with Manchester City, mostly all of their players back. It's always hard to break down, as I know, I always say. And yeah, I wasn't really too confident because they just block it if you have a shot and then it's over. So I was just looking to play it into the box slowly and surely, not giving it away, not making a mistake. And that's why I'm like taking a slow approach here, where Gaston Ramirez tried the fake shot and in turn, that won us the penalty. Then the pressure was so much. I felt like the most pressure ever in a career mode, recording as well, having a penalty to win the match right here. There was so much pressure on me, and I don't do very good with pressure. That's the thing. But we had Gaston Ramirez. He's been on very good form for us, which provides interest from other teams later in the career. But look at that finish. Joe Hart was never going to save that. He was rooted to the spot, and we finished in the 90th minute. a fantastic win here against Manchester City. And for people who say this is unrealistic, it's just a game. I'm playing on world class. We were heading into the 85, like in the last, there was only 5 minutes left where we scored the goals. They basically dominated us and was a bit lucky. So yeah, I am playing on world class and I lose against other teams. So yeah, definitely I agree. It's not realistic that we win against Manchester City, but a lot of unrealistic things happen in real life as well. I could mention millions of things, or not millions, that will take forever. I could mention like hundreds of different things that you would be unexpected to happen in football. Like, would you expect Ronaldo, when he was at Manchester United, to leave to Real Madrid? You wouldn't have expected that. So there's just heaps of things you wouldn't expect that I could keep naming, but obviously I just want to focus on my career right here. And as you can see, Les got very disappointed there, with a very sad look on his face, but what can you do about that? Moving on, we had an FA Cup match next, which was really high on my agenda. I wanted to qualify. I wanted to win the FA Cup, actually. Probably a bit high expectations for Southampton, but I actually wanted to win it so we could qualify for the Europa League, so we can be in Europa League in the next season, so it can be interesting for this career. So I really wanted to focus on it, and we had Wolves in this career, and hopefully we can have some, maybe more goals in this match. But Wolves, they're probably the best team in the championship, so you know, I simulated the other FA Cup matches, but I really did not want to do it with this one because obviously playing away, we could have lost the match, and I really want to make sure I win. And Gaston Ramirez, I think I took him out for whatever reason. Oh yeah, I wanted to play Dongu Safak. I'm very excited about his potential. He's already a pacey player. He's pretty strong, not bad in the air for a smaller type. Obviously, he's from Cameroon. Has the potential to be the next Samuel Eto'o, like at least in my eyes as well. So he could be very good for us, so I definitely need to play him. If you don't play a player, and they're a younger player, they're not going to improve. They may improve slightly, but not really as you expect them. So I'm going to play him as much as I can because I really believe he can be a fantastic player. So here, the first piece of action was actually very early in the game. We were going for a counter-attack. James Ward-Prowse, definitely a future English centre-mid prospect. And Jay Rodriguez, he finds Dongu Safak, scores in this 3rd minute right there. So very happy he could get on the score sheet. A bit of a sweat goal there, but really, you want to make sure in the FA Cup, especially on World Class, you definitely want to take every chance you can get. And yeah, I was thinking about playing on Legendary, like for this career, but Legendary, it's a bit hard, especially when they score goals like this, when it bounces around in the box, and you get penalties like that. Seriously, I didn't even see what I did there, but if you saw, please leave the comments, because I did not see what I did, where I infringed on that occasion, and they had the penalty. Emre, he's very good, he's their captain, he should finish, but he doesn't. And then they had the chance, Kevin Doyle, 9 out of 10 times he would have scored that. We were so lucky to escape that, really to escape any goals until this period here, and they finish. It's really a mistake there by bringing my goalkeeper up, but usually it pressures them well, and usually I do it because I usually win the headers from the corners, or not corners, or from the crosses. And some of you would probably argue that I almost deserved to lose this match because they had the penalty shot and they could have scored that, and the rebound from Kevin Doyle that, like I said, he would have scored 9 times out of 10, but it was not the case. But here, right at the end of the game, there shouldn't be any highlights, as it is. When I always win it back, the game's over. But actually, there was a chance for Emmanuel Mayuka, but he ruined it right there. And we're going to have to play against them, but it's going to be in our home ground. We're going to face our home crowd as well, so that really should help us get over the line. That should be in the next episode, I think it is. I'm not quite too sure, because obviously the fixture is at a later date. Manchester City, they got a draw against Liverpool, so they're going to have to play again. There's going to be some replays, very good matches. As you can see there, a lot of 1-1 draws, a couple 1-0 draw against West Brom and Tottenham. But yeah, like I said, there's a few 1-1 results. And Chelsea winning 5-0. They may be a future opponent, just got to wait and see. But the next match in the league against Manchester United away, this is probably the toughest match, along with Manchester City away, that you will ever play in the Premier League. Though both those away matches are so hard, and it's so hard to get a result. We got a result at home against Manchester City, but away, yeah, that's just a totally different prospect. And here, again, early in the game, Rooney gets a through ball to Kagawa. He's a very good finisher. You would expect him to finish this, and he does, near post. And our goalkeeper is average for Premier League level. With Boric against Kagawa, Kagawa's probably going to finish when he's one-on-one. We had the pressure for the defender, but near post, near post is overpowered this year, like a lot of things, crosses. But here, they got the cross in, I should say. And then in the 77th minute, yeah, it was looking a bit tough here when Valencia scored. And yeah, you wouldn't see that in real life. Haven't seen Valencia scored much goals recently, and from a header as well. So that probably wouldn't happen in real life. But yeah, there's not much you can do about that actually. And we're going to lose 2-0 here, but it wasn't a bad performance by us. Like, we didn't get dominated. Like in previous games, we won a free kick there, but nothing is going to eventuate from that, I don't think. Yeah, it's just going to be from the free kick, and usually I fail pretty much from the free kicks. And because I know it's too close to score pretty much from there, so I just like to test the goalkeeper near post, like to the opposite side where the wall is. I had a couple ideas there what to do, but Ramirez, I just went for the power near post. Obviously, I'm going to look for someone better, but in the end, just went Ramirez, just went the power, maybe try and win a corner, or luckily get in, or get a header there. But obviously, nothing was working for us in this game. Obviously, Lindegaard in the goals like there. But yeah, I'm actually not disappointed. Earlier in the game, if you remember my Newcastle career, like I think I lost one like 5-0 or something like that, or 5-2 or something along those lines. So at least I didn't get dominated. And Southampton, they're probably a little bit worse than Newcastle as well. So, and also now I'm sort of thinking what my series should be for FIFA 13. As you can see, they could have scored there, but like I said, I'm thinking FIFA 14, I should say. My series, what careers I'm going to do. I'm actually thinking about doing Manchester United because no really popular YouTuber or career mode YouTuber has done Manchester United, so I'm calling it now. I'm going to do Manchester United, so hopefully I call it pretty early, but I'm going to do it. And yeah, I don't talk about copying, yeah, because career mode, you can't, everyone does career mode. You could say people are copying whoever else doing career mode, or playing FIFA 13. Everyone's copying KSI doing career mode, or not career mode, or just playing FIFA 13, making videos. So yeah, I don't buy into the whole copying thing. So if anyone accused me of copying, like, it's nothing. Everyone plays career mode basically. So you could go back to talk about that. If you be the same team, it doesn't really matter. It's just a team, really. And I may do one being in N-Power League 2. I tried them with my who was it again? Plymouth Argyle. Was them. Unfortunately, the save game, like, I saved over it, unfortunately. So I definitely maybe go with them again. And I know some people do the League 2, like from League 2 to Premier League. A lot of people do that challenge. So that's something I want to do. And yeah, I'm not sure if people would accuse of copying or not, but yeah, heaps of people do it. So it's like, yeah, I know it's on YouTube. People like talk about copying a lot. I'm really surprised. I find it pretty funny, but yeah, I think the video is going to end pretty soon. As you can see, Chelsea crowned champions of the Capital One Cup, and they're doing pretty good in the FA Cup as well. So they're doing very good so far. But I think that's pretty much it for now. Hopefully we can get some better results in the league. You'll be seeing that very soon. But as you can see, the next FA Cup match, return leg against Wolves. But for now, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time.